Indian Child Welfare Act was upheld by the Supreme Court to protect tribal adoptions.
And our state governor, Doug Burgum, signed a bill into law codifying the Federal Indian Child Welfare Act into North Dakota, and our Native Americans have a lot to say about it.
I remember you spoke with a Native American to get her perspective on the ruling.
Nicholas and Alicia, for those who don't know, the Federal Indian Child Welfare Act enacted in 1978, and it gave priority to Native Americans in the foster care and adoption proceedings, stating that all Native children in the foster care system are to be given the first choice of being adopted by a Native family. However, in 2018, a federal district court in Texas stated that ICWA violates the U.S. Constitution, resulting in the federal government and 4 intervening tribal nations in the 5th Circuit Court of Appeals.
When it was taken away, unfortunately, we are used to that kind of stuff happening.
For what was a century-long campaign by the federal government, social service agencies and courts were removing about a third of Native American children from their homes and placed them in non-Native American homes and institutions, deflecting the values of Native American culture. Hunt, a former candidate for Public Service Commission of North Dakota, says her daughter was removed from her own home on the Standing Rock Sioux Nation, and the ICWA bill played a huge role in bringing her daughter home.
We had an amazing judge who was able to jump to time and say, hey, this is our child, we need him back. They got the FBI involved.
497 tribal nations, 62 Native organizations, 23 states and D.C., 87 members of Congress, 27 child welfare and adoption organizations, and many others signed on to 21 briefs that were submitted to the court in favor of upholding ICWA. And this is according to Native American Rights Fund.
We don't come from people who sit down and take lightly. I mean, I think we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the people who paved the way for us to be here.
The Supreme Court made their final decision, stating ICWA is not only constitutional, but also upholds and respects tribal sovereignty.
Nicholas and Alicia, with so many more issues at hand, the Native Americans are continuously fighting for justice. I'll share more stories throughout the rest of the month.
Well, yeah, very important topic,
Sure.
and thank you so much for bringing this to us tonight.
Absolutely.